So today we're at a little off-road park called Bays Mountain Offroad in Knoxville. I believe we're in Knoxville. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm following a Jeep. There was a Jeep that got here just a couple minutes before me, and they asked if I'd want to ride with them. And we just sat here and talked a minute about going up this hill, and it doesn't look like they're making it. So and here we go. Whoa, sorry about that. Tighten up the mount there. Looks like they're getting pretty flexed out up there. Some good stuff. Man, I really wish I could disconnect my sway bar.
Incoming call. Press Uconnect phone button to answer.
I'm gonna have to ignore that.
Phone call completed.
Sorry about that. Oh, I love seeing Jeeps go over this stuff. I'm really glad that I got to follow someone around, because otherwise I'd have to just kind of wonder what it looks like. It's a pretty good rut there. Not gonna lie, a little nervous. It's impressive listening to the body of the Jeep just creak and flex as we're coming over some of these. Yeah, most of my experience is spent on dry rock, not a lot of mud under my belt. I was at Windrock once, and it really just threw me for a loop. I mean, I couldn't go up a simple hill at times. I mean, I was aired down, lockers on. It's just wet, you know. I imagine I could have gone up it if I had, you know, used a skinny pedal, but I like the slow, casual cruise, you know. I like being able to talk and chat and kind of have a nice leisurely day, enjoying nature without having to, you know, hike. Nice little log over here to crawl over. I appreciate them waiting for me and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be getting any out of cab footage, because I don't want to slow these people down, make them wait for me. I might come back later on in the week and do some outdoor footage, film me going over some stuff, just to make it a little more exciting. Can't imagine these dash cam videos are all that exciting. Doesn't really capture some of the intensity of some of these obstacles. This place is definitely worth the $20 though. I would say that this place is probably cooler than Ram Off-Road Park that I went to in, I think that was in outside of Colorado Springs. Do not quite remember though. Should have taken more stuff out of my Jeep. Stuff's been sliding around. Bowser's Hill. Did not change my tire pressure at all coming here today. And like I mentioned earlier, my electronic sway bar disconnect is broken. So didn't bother undoing that manually because I wanted to just kind of have like a nice chill crawl. Oh well, they're backing up momentarily. Maybe I'll put it in first gear. Ooh, that's pretty slow. I absolutely love this. I mean, we're at like a 50-degree angle right now, and the Jeep just kind of holds itself still. It's one of my favorite parts about four-low. Crawling up and down hills like this. Pretty steep coming up here, so I can see why they might have reapproached. Yeah, some nice big ruts. You guys might not be able to see them. Oof, there we go. Oh, there goes everything. First gear just doing its job real good. It's always a good day when you use four-low. I'm going like 6 miles an hour, and I'll be honest, it's just too fast for me. Not that the speed's a day ruiner or anything. Ooh. Dumped it a little too hard there. Should have changed gears before starting that hill. That was a dumb move. We're supposed to tread lightly, and that was not light at all. Looks like they're stopped. Let me chat for a bit. See what's going on. Well, I had a little chat with those guys. They're pretty cool. I forgot their names already, but they said they've been Jeeping all their life, and they got a handful of Jeeps. Pretty cool people. They gave me the names of some more casual trails in the area that I could maybe take my mom to in her Jeep. I don't think my mom would have much fun here. I'm gonna go back and do these funny hills. This is right outside of the beginning of, you know, the trail system, and I was at this point without even being in four-wheel drive. So kind of lagged behind while I was shifting. I gotta say though, that is steep. I guess there's a lookout way up at the top of this property that they've been trying to get to. Very steep. So don't think we'll be able to make it to that lookout because it looks like a lot of the paths up to that lookout topography just from the map is pretty intense. My map has fallen into the floorboard, so I can't even reach it. It's a blue trail. Can't really tell why. We have green, blue, and red trails at this park. Oh, looks like blue goes to the left. Looks like it's fit for dirt bikes only. We were kind of just talking about how the trail system is kind of confusing, how, you know, some paths are clearly just for dirt bikes, but you know, we can't tell on the map. So when we you know, see a fork on the map and we're saying let's go to that spot, and find out that, you know, we got to go all the way around because the path that we were gonna take is for a dirt bike or something. Kind of thinking about taking the freedom tops off and maybe strapping the camera to the roll bar so I could get a better view. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to experiment with that. I didn't really have time. I got here and, like I said, they were signing in. And at the last minute they asked if I wanted a buddy, so I was kind of rushed into getting going with them. So it looks like they're pointed towards a tree with a red arrow on it. And I'll be honest, when we first agreed to like kind of tag along with each other, they said, we're not doing anything hard. And I said, that's fine by me, you know. I'll just chill, you know. And I was just gonna stick to the greens. But they led me down a blue path and it was alright. No big deal. Our Jeeps both seem pretty much exactly the same, you know. Oh, we got a second. I'm gonna see if I can reach my map. Yeah, I think I know where we are. They keep stopping and letting me know that they don't really know where they are, and I tell them that I I've not even looked at the map. I've just been following you guys, you know. So I don't know where we are either. But the few times I have glanced at the map, it hasn't been very difficult to tell where I am. So I don't know if they're chatting a lot in there or what. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe I have no idea where I am, but I think this park could benefit from a little more permanent signage, like on this tree here to the right. There's an arrow just flapping in the wind. That'll probably be gone in after another rain. And it'd be nice if there was maybe a map, you know, at some big junctions where this arrow says you are here, you know, so we can kind of figure it out a little easier. There's 103 acres at this park. So it's a pretty decent size. I mean, you could definitely kill tons of time here, especially if you had a more equipped Jeep. It's like baby Windrock. Maybe that's a ridiculous comparison, but this will take your valve stems off falling there. While we stopped and talked, we all got some pictures of our Jeep sitting there. I guess she said she has a Rubicon back home that looks just like mine, I think she said. I think that Jeep she's driving right there looks just like mine. I mean, that one's a 16, mine's a 16. Well, this is the path I remember from looking at the map that goes up to the lookout. So here's a very steep hill. They got up it no problem, it seems. So let's see if I can. Yeah, this will be easy. There's lots of stone to climb on. Not a fan of squeezing through two trees like that. like this is the lookout.
We made it!
Awesome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop and check some things out. All right. So yeah, this is the lookout. It's a little kind of like a lollipop section up at the top of a hill, and there's not really like a view up here. It's heavily wooded in all directions, but at least we made it. We're gonna go back. It sounds like they're winding down. I wouldn't mind stopping. I'm getting kind of hungry, but we're gonna take the long way kind of around the perimeter of the park and then kind of wrap around to some of the paths that we were on just before we stopped the first time. We figured out, well, she figured out that the arrows don't necessarily mean they're Jeep paths. The numbered signs are Jeep paths. If it's strictly an arrow, it's most likely not for Jeeps. Sorry about that. I might be going faster or something, but that mount is kind of bouncing the camera around a little more than I'd like. Pretty hungry. Should have brought a snack. there's not really any reason to remove the stumps when you're making trails like this. It's just something else for the Jeeps to crawl over. That was a nice little dip. I think we may be starting to go down the hill that we could not make it up earlier. No, this is not the same hill. They have a base model Jeep. It's got no electronics or anything to it, and it's pretty cool. I saw them open their door, and the inside of their door, I just kind of like the look of it. You know, there's a lot of sheet metal there from like the body of the vehicle, and just gives it a cool military style feel. Looks like this is gonna be fun. Not too bad. stuff I like. Almost went the wrong way. Kind of just wanted to wait a second or two to let them finish going down the hill. So if anything bad happens and I go screaming down the hill, I'm not gonna hit them. I love it when your seatbelt just locked up, holding you back. They were pretty flexed out over that tree there. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that tough. It's nice and slippery. Truly would be a dream of mine to just be able to go in my own backyard like this. Some of the Jeeps I saw up on this guy's property over by his garage, and they're pretty nice. can see the entrance from here. So it looks like we're about done. Good dog up there watching the Jeeps. Couldn't go the easy way. Alright. We'll talk to you guys in a bit.